My name's Davida Shinsky, and the title of this program is Live Without Limits, Reach Personal Success on a Daily Basis. We talk about personal development, psychology, mental health, mindfulness, relationships, anything that can cause you to not reach your goals because you have limiting beliefs. Therefore, our purpose is to help you overcome those limiting beliefs. And today's presentation is titled, What is Ikigai? The Secret to Finding Your Life's Purpose from Within. Let's take a moment here to be completely honest. Life is tough. When morning comes, some days it's difficult to drag ourselves out of bed. We might wonder, what's the point? In turn, this can create resistance in our lives and even lead us to spiral into a pit of despair. If this sounds familiar, know that you aren't alone. But how do others do it? What causes one person to go about their life with such joy that no matter what task or endeavor they meet? Well, it might come down to a Japanese concept known as Ikigai. What is Ikigai? Ikigai refers to the sense of purpose or reason for living. It's that motivating force that fuels people, especially the ones where everyone wonders, how do they do it? But here's a twist. This sense of purpose is very individualized to your life and desires. The word Ikigai actually translates into life value or worth. And interestingly, the West has somewhat manipulated this concept and mishmashed it with finding your purpose. It combines these areas of fuel that drives you: passion, mission, vacation, and profession. So let's dig into this a little more and learn how it can help you expand your personal growth and horizons, applying a Ikigai to your life. Struggling with purpose is all too real and common. Seeking it externally will actually deter your efforts to figure this out. This purpose has to come from the depths of your internal workings. Again, let's be specific to each person, meaning looking outward often won't help you find the answers that you crave, and that to fulfill this requirements. So what are the four components of Ikigai? When it comes to using Ikigai to determine your purpose, you can use the four components to guide you. Ask yourself, what is something that I love? What is something that the world needs? What is something that I'm good at? What is something that I can be paid for? The intersection of all of these qualities leads to your true ikigai or purpose. And yes, this may require some serious, deep thought and brainstorming. It may even need you to think outside the box or even consult with others regarding their thoughts on what you might be good at or what the world needs. So, how do you find your ikigai? Finding your ikigai probably won't happen overnight, meaning it does require a journey that propels your personal growth forward. Per- Surprisingly, It might not require a huge changes in your life either. More so, it's about framing your life's purpose in a way that resonates with you and that drives you to live your life to the fullest. For example, Ikigai can be found in the smallest of tasks or activities. Examine your life and the roles that you play in it. What's important to you? Why? Another thing to note, your Ikigai might change during different phases of life. Inevitably, we change throughout our lives, so this makes sense. For instance, when raising your kids, your Ikigai might involve providing the best environment and most positive atmosphere for your kids to grow up in so they can be successful and happy adults. This may mean that your job is important to you to provide for your family, or that cooking each day is important to keep your loved ones well nourished. On the other hand, once your kids are grown, maybe your Ikigai changes to providing positive help to the community that you live in, which can be achieved in numerous ways. In many ways, Ikigai offers a way to mentally reframe things in our lives. It makes things feel less like a drag and more like an intentional choice that we are making with a strong why behind it. When answering the questions involved in the four components of Ikigai, you may even want to make a Venn diagram showing where they intersect. From there, you can create hobbies, rituals, habits, and anything around your purpose, which might just make getting out of bed in the morning that much easier. Find your Ikigai and fuel your life. Sometimes we just need to add some fuel to the fire. Yes, bad things happen to the world, but we can only control our own world and only to a certain extent. At the same time, we can harness what we can control and what we're good at to do things and spread good, providing purpose to our life and adding a bit of joy in every step. The last thing I'm going to say is often, sometimes, if you have a parent that holds you back because they don't want to be alone and they need to make sure that by having you there, it keeps them from being alone themselves. What they're doing is they're affecting your purpose in life and they're not allowing you to do that. And then what happens? The last thing that can happen is once they're gone, your purpose is gone. You have no reason to get out of bed. So what do? You talk about the past when you were working and when you did things. So remember, take control of your life and don't let anyone else control it for you.